All right, good morning, second grade students. Today for math, you watched the lesson 11 math video on representing subtraction with and without the decomposition of 110 as 10 ones with manipulatives. So we're going to be going through a couple questions here for the lesson 11 homework from the lesson. So we're going to start out with number 3 here, which says solve and explain your strategy. So for both A and B, we're going to do the vertical method, and we're going to do that for both of these. So for A, we have 41 minus 27. So let's write this out vertically. So 41 minus 27 equals. All right, so again, we always have to start with our ones place. So we have 1 minus 7. And we know we can't take 1 minus 7 because if we have one thing and we're trying to take 7 away, we can't because we don't have enough things. So what we need to do is we need to unbundle a 10. So what we're going to do is we're going to cross off the 4. Since we are unbundling a 10, we need to take 10 away from it. So the 4 becomes 3. And now we're going to add that 10 onto our ones place. So the 1 is going to become an 11. So now we can take 11 minus 7. So 11 minus 7 gives us 4. And 3 minus 2 gives us 1. So our answer here is 14. All right, so now let's try that here with B. So we have 67 minus 28. So again, we're going to write it vertically. So 67 minus 28 equals. All right, so again, we look at our ones place. 7 minus 8. We have 7 things and we're trying to take away 8. We can't do that. So we need to go over to our tens place. So again, we're unbundling 10, so it's always going to be 1 less than the number that we have that we started with. So 6 becomes 5, and now the 7 becomes 17. So we're always going to add a 1 onto the top number here in our ones place. So now we have 17 minus 8, which gives us 9. And then 5 minus 2 gives us 3. So our answer here is 39. All right, so now let's jump down to number 4 here. And number 4 says, the number of marbles in each jar is marked on the front. Miss Clark took 37 marbles out of each jar. So we know we are subtracting here. How many marbles are left in each jar? Complete the number sentence to find out. So we started here with this jar with 45. And it says that Miss Clark took 37 marbles out of each jar. So we know we're going to have 45 minus 37 equals something. So on the side here, let's write out 45 minus 37 equals so that we can solve this. So again, we can't take 5 minus 7 because we don't have enough. So the 4 becomes 3 and our 5 becomes 15. So now we're going to take 15 minus 7. And 15 minus 7 gives us 8. And 3 minus 3 gives us 0. So we can leave that blank, or we could write a 0 in. So we know that 45 minus 37 equals 8. All right, this time the jar has 52 marbles in it. And again, we're subtracting 37 marbles. So we'll write this out vertically again on the side. So 52 minus 37. Again, we can't take 2 minus 7. So we need to borrow 10. So 5 becomes 4. And our 2 becomes 12. Because we just added 10 onto our 2. So 10 plus 2 gives us 12. So now 12 minus 7 is going to give us 5. And 4 minus 3 is going to give us 1. So 52 minus 37 equals 15. All right, we have 2 more here. So first up, we have 48. And again, we're subtracting 37. So on the side, let's put 48 minus 37. Now this time we can take 8 minus 7 because we have 8 things and we want to take away 7 and we have enough to do that. So 8 minus 7 gives us 1 and 4 minus 3 gives us 1 as well. So 48 minus 37 gives us 11. All right, and our last one here, we have 55 minus our 37. So again, we'll write that off to the side. So on this one, we can't take 5 minus 7. So we're going to borrow 10. 5 becomes 4. Our 5 here becomes 15. So 15 minus 7 is 8. And then 4 minus 3 is 1. So 55 minus 37 gives us 18. All right, and that is our worksheet for today's lesson.